Hello everyone and welcome to this showcase of Shape2Primitive. To download the script, follow the link in the description. In this video, I'll show you how to transform your 2D shape layers into true native 3D meshes in After Effects with just one click. Once the script is installed and launched, you'll see this compact interface with 4 options and a help button. This button explains the workflow and the auto detection rules for converting shapes. Let's look at this together. Currently, the After Effects scripting API doesn't allow scripts to generate 3D meshes from scratch. So, we need to create them manually first in the composition. It's very simple. Just create a cube, sphere, torus, cone, and cylinder. We don't need the plane. You can hide them or let the script hide them automatically during execution. Let's take my first shape. It's a triangle, or rather a 3-point polystar. If I convert it to 3D, I get a cone. Notice that the script automatically grabs the fill color and applies it to the 3D model's material. An ellipse with a solid fill turns into a sphere. A rectangle or square with a solid fill becomes a cube. Note that the script also preserves rounded corners. If I use an ellipse with only a stroke, I get a torus. Now for 3 special cases. An ellipse with a gradient fill generates a cone pointing directly at the camera, like a coin. Note that you can also add a solid fill to define the color of the 3D shape, which is exactly what I did here. An ellipse with a solid fill and a stroke width of 0 generates a cylinder, also facing the camera. Finally, a rectangle with a gradient creates a cylinder lying on its side, like a pill, while keeping the rounded corners. Let's check the options. By default, 3D shapes are created with their anchor point exactly in the center. By checking Simulate Floor, the objects are offset on the Z-axis, making them look like they are sitting perfectly flat on the ground. You can clearly see the difference here. The Tilt Cones option rotates cones onto their side, so they also lie flat on the floor plane. What about animated shapes? Here I have shapes with 3D motion paths, including one with auto orientation along its path. I also have this ellipse parented to a null object. If I select all of this and click Convert, I get a movement perfectly identical to the original. Note that the objects are not linked by expressions. The script has intelligently duplicated and adapted the keyframes directly onto the 3D properties. Finally, a perfect use case, a 2D physics simulation made with Newton. I select all my 2D layers. My original 3D meshes are already present in the comp. I check my options, including the one to delete the original 2D layers. A quick tip for heavy simulations. Place your playhead at frame 0 before running the script. It will execute much faster. I click Convert, and there we go. My 2D simulation is now entirely made of true 3D volumes. That wraps up this presentation. I hope Shape2Primitive will save you valuable time on your future animations. The download link is in the description right below. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss upcoming After Effects tools and tutorials. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!